This is a message to all small business owners. Just because you got talent don't mean that you should start a business. And just because you start a business don't mean that you got talent. Case in point, I'm also a small business owner. And my number one thing is customer service, quality. Making sure that when I leave that job, everything is up to the customer standards. So let me show you what I do. I build custom water features, right? So when I leave a job site, I make sure that everything is exactly how the customer wanted and that the customer is definitely satisfied. But when I built this channel, I wanted to take everybody through the journey of building my car, putting it together. We had a couple of big things. The car been in the paint shop for like 3 years, a whole bunch of other circumstances, but I'll get you guys into that. But what I did say was that I'm going to use a lot of local Atlanta car builders to build this car, to make sure everything was pretty much built in Atlanta. And I'm done with that. I'm done. So if you guys know, I went to Kentucky. I got a video. I guess I'll post it below. But I went to the Kentucky show. And before I went to the Kentucky show, what I wanted to do was at least get something done on my car because it was kind of stagnant. And I was calling a couple of people to get the top done. So needless to say, it's Atlanta. It always rains, and every time I got days off, it's usually bad weather, so we couldn't really get nothing done. So then I end up setting an appointment a couple of days before we went to the show and got my top done. And I will never, ever go outside and work with small businesses again if it's up to me, period. So I'm gonna show you what happened during the process of getting this done. All right, so first he came. He didn't have the foam because the car needed some foam on the top. And I showed him pictures of all of that stuff. And he said, he got everything taken care of. So he came over, didn't have foam. So he asked me if I could run to the store to get some foam. It was a Saturday, but we'll see what we got open. So I went to a couple of places and couldn't find none. And he said, well, get some headliner material. Now I'm a little bit curious on why he asked for headliner material. Excuse me. Because I'd done upholstery for years. So I just never done the top. And I didn't want to practice on my own car, which now I'm just going to start doing everything myself if I need to. But we couldn't find the foam, so he had me to bring the headliner material. And he continued to put on the top. And if you know, and you do upholstery, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Headliner material don't work on top. But I wasn't 100% sure, so I didn't say nothing. I just kept my mouth closed. You the expert, do your thing, and we'll just see how it come out. All right, so let's look at how that headliner material. Not only did he use headliner material, it's not even cut right. But I'm gonna take you on a little walk to show you guys some of these issues. All right, so when you look at the top, you can definitely see where he used headliner material because it's not the same thickness as the top. Now this goes all the way from back here. Not only that, if you can see this, he didn't even cut the material low enough so that the trim would hide it. You see this? This is what I had to deal with. And another thing that he did, so you know when you're doing these tops, you got to take this off. I saw this laying on the car, and if you look right there, this is where that was laying at. So now I got to get my paint fixed because of this dude. And we're going to go over to the other side. Look at this. Then we look at this. Now, I wasn't too worried about this because this plate right here was missing a little thing to stick in there. But this also should have been stuck there so that you could just easily push it in. And then the quality right here. Then also shortcut right here. And not only that, because like I said, I've done interior before. And I know that when you spraying glue and all that stuff, you got to wipe it off. And easy way to wipe it off is with gas. So he used some gas, but I'm finna show you exactly how good he cleaned it. So I hope this shows up on the camera because I don't know if it will. But if you look here, all this is glue. Residue from glue. That he just wiped it off with a rag and then kept it moving. See right there, from that angle, you can see the line. You can kind of see the line that's right there. That's glue residue. So while I went to the store and got some stuff, when I came back, it was pretty much done. And wait, let me flip this around. So I came back and the trim was on the top. So I said, oh, I left the clips in the garage for the side. I had brand new clips all the way around the car. And he said, oh, I just glued them on. What you mean you just glued them on? Look at this. He took this whole trim and glued it. He just put glue on it and stuck it back on. Now, the 3 years of having this car in the paint shop, you know that I'm highly, highly upset. And what I don't think a lot of you guys understand is that in these new years, there's this thing called influencers. And influencers could actually make or break these small businesses. And if you start in a business, you really need to put in your best work to make the customer happy. Because if you don't, that small business could be your last business. And I'm not a big influencer. I got maybe 11,000 subscribers. And hit that like and subscribe button because I'm really trying to get more so I can put more stuff out there. But you have to take care of the person that you're doing the work for. I don't care how much it costs. That's not, if you give me a price, I'm going to pay that price. But that work needs to be done correctly or else you're going to get called. Period. And more people need to start doing that. But this job is a disaster. So now I'm going to have to order another top and then go to the spot where I should have went in the first place, which I know he's a good shop, but I was trying to give local people a chance, smaller businesses a chance for me to help them make a name for themselves. But if that's not what you want to do, then I'm not helping no more. So I just, it's always something with this car, man. Always something with this car. But y'all small business owners, it is about talent first, then handle your business. And if you can't handle your business yourself or run a business yourself, go work for somebody. Because if I find his card, I'm gonna put it down in the description so y'all can know who this is so y'all can avoid him. Because I got a lot of stuff to do now. I got to fix my paint. I got to fix my top. Toxic Rides, like and subscribe. I'm out.